Good morning and welcome, everyone. This is Metro Morning Live. I'm Eric Walker. I want you to stick around the entire hour as we give you the latest news and fill you in on all the latest happenings in the Metro. Coming up, in October, we recognize Mental Health Awareness Week. Many reports have labeled the shooter in the Vegas massacre as mentally ill, but was he? We'll talk to a local expert on when it is appropriate to use that name. That's coming up in just a moment. It is the heartbreaking and angering news all of the Metro is talking about. A 6-year-old boy dead. He should have been graduating today, but he won't. He didn't come home. He didn't go to bed. He didn't wake up. And honestly, there is no reason why. Metro Morning Live is an hour-long show, and we dedicate all 60 minutes this morning to little Kingston Frazier. 10 minutes for all 6 years of living. Well, he is our hometown NFL hero. Originally from Brandon, Demario Davis's dedication to faith first and football second deems him a valuable player in professional football. He's taken time to give back to our community by setting up a youth camp to keep kids on the right path. And I was privileged to speak to about 14 kids at the Mission First Religious Center in Jackson late last week. We had a few NFL hopefuls and some TV broadcast dreamers. And we welcome Demario Davis to the show, a linebacker for the New York Jets and a Jackson Metro hometown guy. Good morning to you, sir.
How you doing, sir? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for being on the show, and thanks for having me be a part of that camp. So let's talk about it. We just rolled some video back there for a second of me talking to the students. Tell us how you started that camp and where its success has taken us.
Well, it was in 2013 after I finished my rookie year.
And first off the top, today at noon there will be a rally on the steps of our state capitol calling for justice and an apology for Emmett Till. As we know, Till's lifeless body at only age 14 was found beaten and mutilated in the Tallahatchie River in 1955. His offense, whistling at a white woman. And now that an apparent confession from Carolyn Bryant Dunham over 60 years later of lying about exactly what happened has been exposed nationwide, Mississippians want the county and state officials to reopen the case. And joining me live to talk about it this morning, all the way from Chicago, is Till's cousin Erica Gordon-Taylor, who's also over the Till estate. And joining us by phone is Mr. Wheeler Parker, who was with Emmett on that painful day. And good morning to both of you. Good morning to Erica.
Good morning.
And good morning to Mr. Parker joining us live by phone. Good morning to you,
sir.
And thank you all for joining us this morning. Mr. Parker, I want to start with you. You were with Emmett on that painful day. If you could just walk us back with us and tell us exactly what happened from your account.
Emmett and I traveled down to Mississippi. We got there on a Sunday, and of course on that Wednesday, we were there 3 days, went to the store, and I went into the store and purchased some things.
First off the top this morning, she will be here in the Metro Thursday and Friday at JSU's Child Welfare Conference. Miss Mildred Muhammad is the ex-wife of the D.C. sniper John Allen Muhammad. That event is put on by JSU School of Social Work and will be held at the Marriott Hotel downtown. Mildred Muhammad joins us live this morning with a preview of what she will say. But first, let's take you back to Washington, D.C. in 2002, where those horrific attacks happened.
The following recording is Montgomery County Emergency Communications. Montgomery County Emergency Communications. October 3rd, 2002.
Yeah, we need an ambulance at the corner of Knowles in Connecticut.
It's the reign of terror America will never forget. 23 days of a twisted plot, a twisted fate of hate that left well over 10 people dead. The killing started February 16, 2002. Ex-military soldier John Allen Muhammad and his accomplice Lee Boyd Malvo made their way by car from the West Coast all the way to the Washington, D.C. metro area, where his wife Mildred Muhammad and their 3 children were living. Muhammad was on a self-made mission, revenge. He wanted his ex-wife dead, and he wanted custody of all 3 of their children. And so he and Malvo came up with a sick plan to kill random people for no reason at all, other than to disguise the real target, his wife. Muhammad and Malvo struck again.
Something blew up, or I have no idea.
And again.
Blood coming out of her nose and her mouth. Okay, is he still alive?
And again.
What's the emergency? Bring you up to date on what is going on. 5 people shot over the last 24 hours.
Did it just fall out of the sky? That's freaking me the hell out. What the hell is that? All right, right now we are down at the area where Sid had this experience, this demonic experience. And Jay, you were right behind me filming me. We're doing thermal, and you come over here to grab an X camera, and you notice this phone in here that has never been in here.
Wow. Well, we welcome to the show my friend, my good friend, Mr. Sid Champion, the overseer of the Champion Hill Battlegrounds. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much, Eric, for having me here today.
So let's pick up right where that video left off. That bone in the back of that truck there while they were filming, that was real, right?
Oh, it was quite real, and it was not there before they went. Where it came from, we had no idea.
No idea. And as I was watching this show on Saturday night, the debuted on Saturday night, very good show, by the way. They had these mechanisms set up to be able to hear the spirits as they're talking. And they were actually asking the spirits questions, and they were answering.
Yes,
and you could hear them on these devices that they're talking. Talk a little bit about that. Is that creepy or what?
It is kind of creepy, but electromagnetic mechanisms have now been used for a pretty good while for that kind of thing. And the fellow that did it was a physicist that used to work for the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
All right, before we get out of here, I want to send a quick shout out to JSU-TV. We have been on the air. This program, Metro Morning Live, has been on the air just a little bit going on 3 years. And we are now officially an award-winning program. Congratulations to JSU-TV. We are up for the AP Awards Best Documentary, Best Multimedia, and Best Overall Achievement from a television station. And we're up against some of the biggest and best in the Jackson market here and also Biloxi. So congratulations to our team. We will definitely win an award. We just don't know what place we're going to win in those 3 categories. And there's also some categories that have not been called yet. That's Best News, Best Sports, and there's also another category. So stick around. We actually may have some more nominations coming up here. But I want to send a quick shout out to Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony, Dean of the School of Journalism here at JSU. Also, our station manager, Mr. Keith Collins, Jermaine Williams, Michael Chambers, Rob J, of course, Rob J, the big man on campus. Greg is our production sound guy, and also Daryl Levitt also does photography with us. Ed Bishop is in sales. We have a very, very small team, but we're going against some of the biggest names in the Jackson and Biloxi market. Big shout out to JSU-TV. Again, we have been on the air, just going on 3 years, and now we are an award-winning station. That's our program. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here first thing in the morning for the award-winning Metro Morning Live, and we'll see you back here at noon for Metro Midday Live. I'm Eric Walker.